welcome to this Wednesday runes reading for this week, June 19 till next week, June 25. So this week I'm going to do a regular reading and I'm going to do some Ogham for the winter and the summer solstice, depending on which hemisphere you are. Are you ready? Let's see what Odin has in store for us this week. Let's begin. Okay, first we have Isa. Okay, so Isa is the rune that represents standstill, withdrawal, ice blocks, the limit that you can go past. If you want to move forward or get more farther, you will have to open your mind and learn to see things differently. Be opportunist and take things in the best that they can offer to you. Love. Nothing goes anymore. You don't know how to make things move forward or simply modify your situation. What you're living right now, it's not what you want anymore. Make a list and take time to think about the things you have and the things you want. You will find a solution. Money. You're feeling like your financial situation, it's not worse, but it's not good either. It's like you can't move past this limit. You can't move forward. So it's time to put aside what you already know and try to search in different solution, or if you had some offer that you never looked at before. So for example, when you're doing your groceries, check the flyers. Maybe if you have some credit cards, if you have some points that you accumulate each month, maybe use them to help you in your financial situation. Maybe it's time to start investing. Of course, you need to look and search for the right person to do it, professional one if you can, but maybe it's a way to make things move a little bit. Work. If you want to change your work situation, it seems impossible. You're stuck in a system that it blocks you to move forward. It's not time to give up right now, but don't go and try to force door to open. Again, make a list of where you are, what you want, and you will find some answers to what action you will need to do to make your situation better. Take a step at a time and one problem at a time. Don't try to resolve 3, 4, 5 problems together. Start with one, then move to the second and the third, and so on. Health. If you're feeling some health difficulties and you don't seem to be healing from them, maybe it's because you don't know how your mind works. It's time to look for a different situation. So search about the disease you have and don't be afraid to look outside the box. So for example, if you have a treatment by a doctor, well, go see a pharmacist. Maybe they can change it to give you something better. Maybe go with natural products, but always seek someone professional. And before changing any medication you have, ask your doctor if it's right or not for you, because you don't want to get your situation worse. Also, maybe try to change the way you're thinking. Might sound crazy, but if you're saying always like, "Oh, I'm never gonna heal. It's not working. Nothing's work. I tried everything." Well, nothing will change. So try to say, for example, if you tried something and maybe it didn't heal you, but it helped you feel better, well, that's a good start. So think about that and try to change your mindset. Okay, the next one. It's Wunjo. So Wunjo is about joy, light, happiness, and every little moment of happiness in your everyday life. It brings, it brings positive results from your actions. Love. If you're in a relationship, you don't have to worry. Everything is going well, slowly, and nothing or no big events is gonna happen. If you're single, maybe you can start a simple and happy relationship. Money. The bills are finally getting balanced, and it's a good point from a budget if you did one. So you're seeing the positive result from that. Keep going, you're in the right way. You might also receive some money that you weren't expecting. It might not be a lot, but it might help you for this week. Now, excuse me if you hear some noise. I'm outside, so yeah, there's some plane and some working in the area, so you might hear that. Work. You are in an era uh, where you're gonna be well in your work. You will finally bring the right people around you, and they will help you, and you will make some good deals. Money. You have a good money. If you have some little health problems, they will go away quite fast. Don't worry about that. And the last one for this week. It's Jera. Now this is the rune of harvest, and generally it talks about something going on about 1 year. Okay? So Gerard tells us that life is a destiny that we are following, but that we have to choose the path of our evolution and harvest the results from that. Each moment of our life, each choice that we made are different, and we have to accept a past choice to help us in our future. Love. What you're living right now, it's the consequence of past choice. You can modify your destiny to be able to have a good relationship that is looking more about what you want in life. But you will have to be patient, and like I said, might take a year, can be a work of a year. So it won't happen tomorrow. Money. To each situation, there's a solution. Let time act in your favor. Do some action that you thought about, and that might bring solution in the long term. again 1 year. So, for example, if you're investing, don't wait to have some money returned tomorrow. Can take a year. Work. There won't be some radical change. You will have to do some action to see some change and evolution. You have that power, but you have to be conscious about it and use it, because nothing's gonna come to you if you don't put some effort. Health. Healing might take some time. Again, a 1 year period. Can be faster or can take a longer time, but planify for at least a year. Let time to your body and give it some physical and mental strength to help heal. So do what you have to do physically. So for example, um, try to change your mind, eat well, sleep well, drink lots of water, try to laugh, it's always good. Go outside, move, exercise. All of these things can happen. But also, um, to help it mentally, maybe read some book, uh, see a movie that you wanted to see or that you love. Small thing like that can make a big difference. Okay, so now I'm gonna do two Ogham, one for the summer solstice for the northern hemisphere and one for the winter solstice for the southern hemisphere. So I'm gonna start with the summer one. Okay, okay, let's see what it's gonna be for the summer solstice. Okay, for the Saturn, no, not Saturn, sorry. For the summer solstice, we have the silver alien fear. Or fur, I should say, sorry. This again represents eye views and long sight, that is, heightened consciousness and a greater perspective. It is elation, wonder, enthusiasm, awe, pain, poignancy, and fear. Peak experience. Advice could be take the high road, look at the big picture. So, this one is mostly about if you have some project, some ideas. Yes, it's good to start every detail, to start to look at every detail, but try to see the biggest picture and how it's gonna be or it's gonna look at the end of your project. First, you do that. Secondly, then you start working about each and every little detail that's gonna bring you there. So, for example, if you plan your vacation, um, maybe if you're planning the school for your kids, if they change a school, a change of work, a family meeting, things like that. Big picture first, and you work on the detail right after. And there's going to be also a lot of emotion. So try to work with some of those. For example, if your kids are going away and you're feeling sadness and pain, maybe you can try to look out at some memories you had with them, make a memory board, something, work out on a project together, go on a vacation, and spend some time with them until they go. So it will make good memories for you, and you will be okay. It's gonna be less painful for them to go. Okay, and for the winter hemisphere, okay, let's see. Okay, so we have this one, it's vine or mune. Um, and it seems to be reverse. So, what I'm going to tell you, pay particular attention to it. Being reverse, I don't see it as being bad, but just as being um, some points that you have to really pay attention and work on them. So, this one represents intoxication, loosening of inhibition, and the truth, which come out as a result. Work or harvest completed. In this case, it might not be all completed. You might have to do some more work, which is followed by a celebration. The advice here could be speak your truth even if your voice is shaky. Or it could be warning guard your tongue, especially if you're intoxicated. So it means to try to avoid to start a drama or participate in one. And if you can't express yourself, you are because you are too shy, well, now it's time to speak for yourself. But remember to always be careful and respectful on what you have to say. So, thank you for joining me. This was this week Rune and Ogham reading. I wish you all a happy and blessed Odin's Day, happy and blessed winter and summer solstice, and a wonderful rest of the week. Thank you.